Let me stop this right now. Y'all done, this supposed to be the day I made me come out, and now I done came out the dark side. Let me say this very clearly, Vivica Fox, Vivica Fox. Ain't nobody checking for you. I know this the thinking class. We think over here, but y'all done made me come out the dark side today. And I'm going to say some things y'all may not like. What's going on? What's going on, fam? What's going on, man? Y'all this dude ain't even warm in the casket, even warm, ain't even cold yet. And people automatically got something to say talking about some karma. We ain't talking about, you don't even know what karma is. Talking about is karma. You got so much to say. Now I can say something about it because I met you in person. So you don't even start, don't get me started today. Y'all done pulled the calm, cool, relaxed, chill LDA out of onto the dark side. I didn't want to go to the dark side, but I'm here. I'm here for the heat. So anybody got something to say, it is what it is. Take it or leave it. This is Lawrence D. Allen's for real. So let's get right to it. I normally we're talking about manifestation and all that kind of stuff, but I ain't talking about that today. What's going on, Jonathan W, man? They didn't pull me out. I didn't want to come out and talk about this. But I listened to that audio from that woman, Vivica Fox. Yes, you're on the platform and you're trying to make yourself be relevant. I understand your whole assignment. But what in the world have you done for anybody in any couple? What's going on, everybody in the chat room? What have you really done? What results have you got for anybody else but yourself? What have you done? You have no results but for yourself and a bad track record of your life being jacked up. I can say something. I met you in person. I met you in person down in Atlanta. Cross the street from Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffle at an event. So you can't say it ain't a person that, well, I ain't never met him before. I didn't seen you before. Trust me, Kevin Samuels was not an angel. So we ain't trying to deify. We ain't trying to deify Kevin Samuels. So don't come up here and think we trying to deify Kevin Samuels. We ain't trying to do that. There ain't no deification of Kevin Samuels. Because some of y'all want to think we need to we ain't trying to deify Kevin Samuels at all. We ain't trying to do that. I'm just trying to tell you, so don't come over here, well, he was this and he was that. We ain't trying to deify him. Don't try to tell him into to a deity. But what I am saying is, how dare you? Because you want somebody to give you some attention because you ain't getting attention from the men you want. Now you want to attack a man because you say you don't like. I heard the audio. I listened to it before I came on. You want to do something. We could run you up and down and realize you ain't worth a quota. So Vivica Fox, and I mean it, shut the hell up. All you doing is doing this to be relevant. You could have kept your opinion to yourself. And then if you didn't like the man, what you could have did is not listen. What the problem is, what he spoke about didn't placate to women like you. You fall right into his category of the women that men do not want to deal with. Let's be very clear. Just cut through the chase. Ain't no trying to pretend. Come on. You fall right into the narrative that he was painting of the type of women that men do not want to deal. Let me say this. They will deal with you. They'll have sex with you, but they will not marry you because we ain't found a husband for you yet. We ain't found a husband for you yet, Vivica Fox. We ain't found a husband for you. Where is your husband? Where is your black king? Where is your black king? Where is your black king? You got all this mouth to say, you got all this mouth from the South, you got all this to say, but where's your black king? Where? Show me him. Show me where he is. Show me where your black king is. Show me where your black king is. If you can show me what your black king is, the man that you revere, the man you look at, and I ain't talking about your daddy either. I'm talking about where is your black man? Where's your black man? You can talk all the stuff you want to talk about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels said this. He didn't like black women. He didn't like this. We don't know what kind of woman nationality she was. We know what kind of nationality we don't know what kind of nationality she was. But where's your black king? Till you answer that question, you need to stay in your place, sister. She's still looking for 50 Cent after 15 years. Come on. We asked her that. Where's her black king? Where's her man that she revered? Where's the man that she submits to? Or she's still stuck going into a toy store trying to play with herself? Or she got some little simp guy who just cake up because she don't got nobody else to do something with. So she get a guy just down the street or whatever the case may be, get the camera guy or get the makeup guy to do something with. Let's keep it 100. Just keep it 100. Where's your king, sister? Where's the man that you revere? Where's the man you look up to? No, before you, now you got me going into my Malcolm. Before you say something about the black man and about a man that you didn't like, that you didn't have to listen to, that you didn't have to agree with, where is your results? Where are the black women that you will help find a black king? Where are the people that the results from what you did? First thing you're going to say, well, I'm just an actress. I just have an opinion. And you sure do have an opinion and a butthole. You have a what? Opinion and a butthole. So you need to figure out which one you're going to crap from. Because apparently you crapping from the wrong location. I was the day I wasn't going to do nothing. I've been trying to go back and forth where I was going to talk on manifestation and all like that. But this did it. Y'all done brought LDA out the dark onto the dark side. You ain't brought him to the dark side. Y'all done got me now. You about to get this heat. You about to get this work. We have not seen a successful relationship from you, Vivica Fox, at all. If anybody can point anything to she had a successful relationship, 50 Cent didn't even want her. If you were all that and your box was all that, where 50 Cent at? He done moved on to something that was younger. Bing bong, with the same narrative that what Kevin Samuels was talking about. Like I said, we ain't trying to. I ain't trying to deify Kevin Samuels at all. Don't come over here talking that stuff. All you know how to do is run your mouth because you're trying to get views, because you want the attention that was going to a man. Whether you agree with it or not, you wanted to come to you. Typical fall into the narrative that Kevin Samuels talked about. You fall right into it. You dip right into it. So stop all your belly aching and all your crying because you got no results. You at home, 3 o'clock in the morning, alone, strolling through Instagram and Facebook, probably under a fake account, or trying to figure out what you're going to say next on the show that you're on, with a bunch of hackling women who don't got nothing really to say that brings life and bring couples together. So no, sister, before you come after Kevin Samuels, you better make sure you better make sure that your karma don't come and get you. Because you know your stuff ain't clean. You know, like I know, your stuff ain't clean. Talking about this, I guess this was his karma that came back. We ain't gonna talk about your karma. You already experienced your karma already. If I'm lying, let me know in the chat. I'm lying. We already experienced. You will have all. See, the only reason why you can talk about karma, because baby, you are experiencing karma. You are experiencing karma right now. We can't even get a man near you. All he want to do was poke you, and that's it. We can't even get a man even close to you. All he wants to do is poke you and leave you because he can't stand your stank attitude. Oh my, yep. Oh my God. Oh my God. John, I've been trying to get away from the dark side. I got a call today from one of my good friends. He said, yo, LDA, come to the dark side. Alfie, come to the dark side. I've been trying to run away from the dark side. My sister called me right before the show. Did you see what Vivica said? I said, that chick I seen down in Atlanta with a bunch of makeup that you can take a cake knife and peel off.
Don't she do car shield commercials now?
What?
Don't she do car shield commercials?
Yeah, come on. Ain't nobody checking for her, Jono. All they checking for is how they can poke her and then leave her. Maybe get some money from her. And she got to make them sign a non-disclosure form that don't tell that you did something with me. Where's your black man? Where's your husband?
You ain't got the D-list.
What?
She put herself on the D-list already.
Yeah. He probably working at Walmart while you playing. Over there on the baby aisle, stacking diapers, getting ready for you to retire. So don't you do that, Vivica Fox. Look, John, and in no way I'm trying to deify Kevin Samuels. I have mad respect for him. Shout out to him, rest in peace. But when somebody who don't have a dog, not even a flea in the fight, says something about karma, when karma is looking every time they put that camera on you, it's karma written all over your face. Your name should be Vivica Karma Fox.
She should know about karma. She's paying for it now. Vivica's paying for karma that she let out years ago, trying to be the bad one, right? Then she got all caught up with that, with 50 Cent, and she ain't been the same since.
Yeah, she ain't been the same since. She wish she can get 50 Cent. She wish she'd take that wig off and I wish I can get 50 Cent. It ain't gonna happen, baby. If you want to say something about Kevin saying that you are leftover 35, baby, you are the poster child for it. Get the poster up. Somebody get a poster up and put Vivica Fox leftover. She ain't even leftover. You know how you leave a meal and you need something, you forgot that you left it in there? We did it when I was a kid. When I was in junior high school, we left a piece of bread in there and we washed it as a mold. Sister, you at that level.
There have been recent interviews where they ask her directly about 50 Cent and she gets all like, not even upset. She's like, still like bothered, like hot and bothered, like there's still a chance. And that should worry you when you still trying to hold out for something that you trying to get that old thing back. And that old thing is a good 10 years younger than you? You'll be waiting a while, baby girl.
Ain't nobody, you, sister, 50 ain't even looking for you. 25 Cent ain't even looking for you. Forget 50 Cent. A quarter he ain't looking for you. A dime ain't even looking for you. And doggone a penny barely ain't looking for you. All you need to, somebody said Leonardo da Vinci didn't painted her face. Bruh, it's the truth. So all this tippity tap chat that you've been doing, we ain't seen no results from your life. What black woman have you helped? I'm waiting.
She ain't helped nobody in the black community since Two could play that game.
Yeah.
And that movie was toxic.
Yeah.
I kind of think the movie was funny though.
It was good. Tanya, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm a female and I completely agree with you. Ain't nobody. Think about it. I'm being serious. You got me. Y'all done brought me to the dark side. I told you I wasn't gonna do a live stream. I even told Jono I ain't gonna do no live stream. And we had a good heated conversation. I'm like, I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. But the dark side, the Darth Vader done showed up inside of me. I done came to the dark side. Sister, you on your hackling crew, all y'all do is talking points and ain't living nothing. Your money, in the words of Kevin Samuel, when you think about it, means nothing because you cannot secure the real bag, which is a husband. You can't secure a husband. I bet you can secure some getting some Botox. I bet you should secure getting some more makeup from MAC. I bet you can secure getting another wig. But you can't secure, and you cannot secure the bag of getting a husband. Don't turn into Diane Curl when you didn't have so many relationships that you realize that we're almost 70 years old. Oh, I was the problem. And Diane Curl looks better than you at her age. I would take Diane Curl any time over you. She's naturally beauty and fine and elegant. You need to go. Was she in Players Club? No, she wasn't in Players Club. I don't know. She need to be in the Players Club.
You mean the movie with Jamie Foxx?
Huh? No, the one with Bernie Mac, Players Club with Ice Cube and all like that. No, I don't think she was in there. She would have been there. No, that was the other chick that's on the same show, who's old. You fall right into the narrative. Everything that you said in that small clip is exactly what Kevin was talking about.
She was in Booty Call. That's what she was in.
She was in what?
Booty Call.
Bing bong. You can't make this up. Red Pill, help me out.
You can't make this up.
You can't make this up. She was in Booty Call. Think about it. How art imitates life. How art is imitating life. All you have been, reality of it is, you are just been someone's what? Booty call. That's all that's happening. That's all you have been. All you have been. And even though you say karma, somebody said she was a stripper in Independence Day. Think about it. All they value you was not for your intellect, sister. They value you for your what? For your body, and that your body now is past its expiration date. So don't you talk about karma when karma is written all over your face. Joe Little, I wish he was here, is written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a thing. But what you need to do is shut up and show me some results. Where are your receipts? You could come after me, say whatever you want. Where's your receipts? Where are your receipts? Now, this is the thing. I know a lot of people didn't like Kevin and his approach, especially to Black women. They felt that he was crude, rude, and things like that. I understand that. In some cases he was, but on other cases he was not. He was giving back what they gave him because he was not going to be punked or just pushed around by a Black woman and by women in general, because it wasn't just Black women who did it too. So don't y'all get it twisted. Y'all want to focus just on the Black women who did it because they were the one who showcased on his show and who called into his show. I don't get it. If you don't like him, don't subscribe to him. Don't watch him. I don't understand. It's like saying, know what, Jono? I'm a sheep. I'm going to head right into the slaughter. But I don't like the slaughter, but I'm headed right into it.
Samuel's views are up.
Right.
So everybody who didn't like him, y'all still, you getting even more information now.
She wants the attention. She wants somebody to say, look at me. Look what we're doing over here in Fox, B. Look what we're doing over here. That's what the problem is. And if you look at your attitude, first of all, forget about your looks. Because men first going to look at looks, something that Kevin talked about. We're going to look at the looks. But the next thing we're going to look at is your attitude, your whole disposition. and explaining what you said about Kevin is all jacked up. Your disposition was off completely. It was full of toilet paper. We just needed to wipe it up. Your disposition was off. So all the stuff you got to say. Go ahead, sir.
Maybe the reason why she did it is because she needs her own jump start.
Facts. She wants since they talk about Kevin and the let me Jono, she wanted her, you said that when the jump start. The reality of it is, see, this is what they ain't gonna tell you on other channels. And we talked about it behind the scenes. The reason why you, Vivica, and other women didn't like Kevin is because secretly you were turned on that a man would stand 10 toes down and tell you like it is.
I got even more decent revelation. If you think about it like this, they were doing this to women. They were Kevin Samuels for women. And what happened was Kevin Samuels ended up being Kevin Samuels for men. And if y'all could peep that game, you would realize they were using the fact that we had establishment and they were infiltrating. And guess what? Now it's being turned back because we done let y'all have the throne. We done let y'all get your time. We done fixed ourselves up. We done made ourselves high value. And now you got no more excuses.
What? Oh my God. You have no more excuses at all. At all. At all. With the and you think a little, you say, look, you men ain't got their stuff together, they ain't going to work. They ain't got their stuff they didn't did this, they didn't did that. But the one thing that we have not seen is what? We have not held our women accountable. So when Kevin Samuels, held the woman accountable, it is a problem. But when he did it for
y'all held us to accountability for so many years. Think about it. All he did was say, okay, you holding us to accountability? Here's your list of accountability. They didn't know they had a list to check.
Because they've been running. They've been running rap shot, just running things all this time, running wild all this time. You didn't realize, baby, you are out of line. But I want love. That's at the end of the day, Vivica want love and affection, but you can't get it on your terms, sister.
They've been hearing men as dogs. They've been hearing men don't take care of their kids. They've been saying men dog you out and cheat on you and all this stuff. They've been hearing all this stuff, but they didn't realize they had to have their own list. They didn't realize that they had their own requisites to get congruent with a man. And guess what? If we hear all those bad things and we have now gone into the lab and perfected, going back into the lab. I'm not saying we all perfect, but guess what? If a lot of us more available now than before, that should tell you something, which means we have a choice. And I'm not saying all men are good. I'm saying the high value ones had a choice. And he was etching out a division that was never paid attention to, that every woman is looking for. Every woman is looking for the high value one. They're not looking for the average dude. They're not looking for the gas station. They're not looking. He always used to say, shout out to my blue collar workers. But y'all women wasn't looking for them. No. You were looking for the guy that had the business. You were looking for the guy that had the 6 and 7 figures. You were looking for the guy that had all the money and all the resources, and you was want them to tack on respect, tack on submission, tack on all this stuff on top of the person that has options. And guess what? You just didn't like the way he said it.
Yeah, right.
I sit in an arena where there's plenty of, where you could be married, you could be single, whatever. The women are trying to get at you. It doesn't matter what your marital status is. So you got to keep your mind straight and tunnel vision, because the people who I hang out with, they already know what your deal is status wise, and they feel like they can take you from something happy like that. And all Kevin was trying to say was, hey, just you want to check us? Here's your list to check yourself.
No, they don't want that, Jono. They do not want somebody to check them. This is the thing. Even before Kevin did this, I was doing it on Facebook, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn. I was, but no. Don't you dare check us and tell us what to do. We ain't, and you can't tell us what to do. But you, like you said, Jono, they got a list from here to Kingdom Come about what we should do and how we. That's a real man. The moment we say,
it's
think about it, Jono.
crickets. It's little crickets when you start asking them, okay, well, what do you bring to the table?
Oh, don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. I know what Viv gonna bring. She's gonna bring some makeup, some Botox, couple weaves, and maybe some sandals. Oh yeah, that's right.
And that's
what you gonna bring to the table.
And that's the thing. This is not. Let's be clear. This is not bashing the female, race, because that's a whole race of people. Okay, the male race and the female race. Yeah, that divisive or gender split is where we have the real problem. Okay, but what happens is you're trying to hold us to a set of rules you won't hold yourself to.
There it is.
And that's not fair. That's why you would get angry. That's why you'll get dark side. The reason why that stuff happens is because you're holding us to a set of rules you would never hold yourself to. Oh, he got to have $100,000 in the bank, but you don't have $100,000 in the bank. He's got to have a nice car. You don't have a nice car. He's got to have his bills and his credit in check, and he better have a 720 or better. But you don't have your stuff together. And what happens is, that's what we're saying is why, after we done got ourselves together, because all the not ready guys, they were all sitting in the cut trying to get themselves together, not simping, not getting into a situation where they have a problem with the high value females, them literally getting ready in the cocoon, about to butterfly, but you now didn't do nothing. It's sort of like the race with the tortoise and the hare. You done told the tortoise everything to do and gave him a head start. Now, when he about to win the race, you got to catch up. And what's that about? What it is you were just sitting in the corner just declaring instead of checking yourself. You did not realize there's a big percentage of people in the female arena that's not taking care of business. They don't have nothing. They ain't not about nothing.
No,
those same women want the men that are ready to go.
No, they boss babies, Jono. They got it together. Even the last two comments or videos when the lady, I think it was about a week or two ago, the lady was from Cleveland, from where I'm at. From Cleveland, Jono. Cleveland. You asked her size. You asked her weight. She asked it. But she want a high value man. Baby, just be honest, John, you work in multiple arenas. I worked in some arenas too. These high value men ain't checking for you. And doggone sure they ain't checking for Vivica Fox. They ain't checking for him, man. They ain't checking for him. Newsflash, that's all Kevin was saying. These men in this arena ain't checking for you. I got sneezing, man. They are not checking for you. So all this thing about karma, dude. When I hear that, I get crazy. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And then everybody said, I see what you said about, he was a self-proclaimed Christian. Baby, who are you to tell if somebody's proclaimed or not? All they got to do is confess in their mouth and believe in their heart, and they are saved. That's the Bible. But I seen somebody else. I ain't gonna say his name, but I'm going to protect him. That's what he said the same thing. How dare you say that, Bishop? How dare you say that, Bishop? When your sins have been washed away just like anybody else's, or if you were exposed, your stuff would be out there. How dare you say that, Bishop? You know, if you watch it, you know who I'm talking to. It's funny. People who talk about grace, who talk about the Bible, don't apply the Bible to themselves.
Sure. Put it all into perspective. If you have that kind of opinion, you've got that type of direction, then put it into perspective. Because the last thing is going to happen right after you say what you got to say is it's going to come back on you and how it applies in your situation. And if you ain't ready for that, then you just held to this. You doing the same problem. You're holding somebody else to a standard you can't achieve.
That's why I keep saying at the beginning of this broadcast, Vivica, you know what? We talk on BET, whatever you Fox, whatever thing you show me your man. Show me your man. If you can show me your man, your black man, since you want to come against another black man, show me your black man, and let's see what happens. I bet you she can't produce nothing. Show me the women that you have helped. Let me know. Show me. From what you and your crew have done, where have you helped women for real? Or are y'all just talking for talking points? Where is your results? Where are your receipts? Where are your receipts? Show me that. She can't produce them. Derek's not going to do that. It is amazing. I really didn't want to. Jono, I told you, what did I tell you? I didn't want to go live today, didn't I?
Yep.
I said, no, I don't want to go live. I talked to Alfie and Red Pill yesterday. Man, I don't know. I don't want to go live. I told the crew I want to go live. But today, y'all done pulled me into the dark side where I got to say something about this. This man ain't even in the grave yet, in the ground yet.
They didn't even have a funeral yet.
Yeah. But you got something to say. You putting your, if you want to talk about karma, let's go to Matthew 7:1. Judge not unless you be what? Judged.
Exactly. And if you ain't guilty for the same thing, how come you ready to throw a stone?
Yeah.
If you ain't ever caused none of the same trouble, tell me she wasn't in trouble. Even though, listen, we could say it was the movie, but think about it. She actually was involved in a whole category of movies that was about dogging out men and calling out their name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Now, yes, she's a paid actress. We know that that's not her. But tell me in her real life, she didn't try to perpetuate some of the same stuff. And guess what? You got caught up. That's why we see your karma return was going to be 50 Cent. Because after all your little talks and all your little, speeches and stuff like that, guess what? You fell for a real one.
Yep.
You fell for a real one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your karma return. So you literally don't have no leg to stand on because that's exactly what we see. We saw a person that had literally the standing of the type of image that we was going to try and profess. And all of a sudden you went and fell backwards. And you end up looking like a cougar.
And that's what she looked like. She looked like a little cougar. Oh, look at this beautiful comment. Vivica spoke real. These men spiraling over the loss of their daddy. We ain't never seen your daddy. So before you talk about somebody being somebody's daddy, check where's yours. And we need to see if you a man or a woman. You don't even have a picture up. So before you talk about somebody's daddy, get it together.
That's interesting. You can already tell. But the whole point is it's so superficial. Everybody takes it superficial.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's riding on Samuels at all.
No.
What we're trying to say is you looked for Samuels as now the reason to open your mouth. And that's the problem. You don't have nothing to stand on yourself.
Right.
You shouldn't have tried it.
Yeah, where your picture at? Where, and baby, you can say all that stuff about somebody being, ain't nobody mad. You came over to this chat room. You came over here. I didn't come for you. I didn't come for you. I'm not mad about Kevin passed away. I congratulate him. Job well done. So ain't nobody mad, and damn sure he was not my daddy. My daddy was Lawrence D. Adams or Larry D. Adams. I only have one daddy, so get yourself together. So when you want to talk some stuff, go find another chat to do that in. Don't block her if it's a her or him. So even that little thing, men are bad because they lost their daddy. You are, what did he say? That is shame and what? Ad hominems. You don't have a talking point. So what you do is you defer, and that shame tactics.
What they lost is somebody who was calling them out, and now they don't have it no more. Trust me, there'll be another.
Oh, baby,
Kevin Samuels not your problem. Kevin Samuels was just a voice.
Yeah.
Not our problem, your problem.
Your problem, right. Trust me, because him passing has opened up a door that cannot be closed now. It cannot be closed. So all this talking about people, he mad because he lost their daddy. He just ain't nobody looking for him to be their daddy. What you're doing is you're using diversion. Because secretly, many women, that was your daddy. Because your daddy didn't tell you how to get yourself together. Let's be honest. See, when they say that, either men or women, because I've seen some men say that, oh, these guys, man, because their daddy laughed and Kevin Samuels was their daddy. Oh, yeah, I get all that. But the reality of it is, the reason why you said that, because, Kevin, you had to listen long enough, and he became your daddy on some level. So get out of here with that. I hear you, Monica. Yeah, everyone deserves their opinion. My only issue with him is the delivering tone. Men and women need to treat each other. I understand it.
You could tell how limited people thinking is, because look how if they think we're angry about it. No, there's nothing wrong with it. Right. What we're trying to point out is that you now emit your toxicity when you think somebody else is toxic enough to affect your arena. And that's the thing. We're laughing at you. We're laughing at you because we see the toxicity, because you simplify things into simple statements.
Right. Okay. Shout out to Gail and Nike. Y'all, yeah, the best moderator in the world. Yeah, what they say, what's the old people say? Only hit dogs holler. And baby, you holler. We ain't seen where your picture at. So before we gave you enough attention. So don't, that's a diversion tactic again, sister natural me. If black men don't even respect each other, then how do you think women are the culture at? Kevin Samuels should be more concerned about black women than black men about. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about. Because for years, Kevin talked to what? Men. Bing bong. So before you gotta see, you quoting something you don't know something about. It sounds good. It sounds. Oh, he got LDA and Jono in the corner. She got him in the corner. No, he talked to men. But the moment he started talking to black women, he didn't talk to just black women.
He didn't even offer the advice. He actually was just responding to her question.
Yep.
The thing that made him go viral was actually a question that she asked and interrupted him.
See, the diversion is one of the slickest moves they try to do. And I see the comment. I see what you're saying. How can you take somebody who was 3 times of divorce? How can we take advice from you who don't got you ain't never been married?
I'd rather take the advice of somebody who done made the mistake and got back up and talked about it, because that's the way you learn. You learn by trial and tribulation.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing. Think about it. All these women, I heard somebody say that I ain't taking no advice from somebody who been married 2 times or 3 times and they did this. We ain't taking from no advice from somebody who ain't qualified to make a mistake. Because we know you have made some mistakes, because your sugar honey iced tea ain't what you think it is. I
know what the first mistake is. The first mistake is she looking outside herself.
Right. It's
y'all mad a woman made Kevin Samuels famous. That's what you mad about.
Oh, come on.
Y'all mad. I mean, we gotta say the word famous. Let's say popular. A woman made him popular, not himself. Whoa. If you look at his channel was up for years and nobody even paid attention to it. He gave advice to men, and even men ignored it. It was a woman that got Kevin Samuels on the map. And that's what y'all mad about, because the woman who got him on the map looked sloppy as hell the day he did it.
Wig, look at Wig was, yeah, I want a high value man. Baby, ain't nobody looking for you.
Y'all mad. As soon as he had something to say, you had nothing to say back.
Nothing.
Y'all mad that y'all unusual argument could be turned back on you and there could be crickets.
That's all it is.
It's
and
okay.
the reality of it is,
we already accepted our toxicity. Why do you think we're trying to talk it out? We're in our own therapy. We're not trying to bash women. We're in our own therapy trying to become the best version of ourselves. We are trying to put ourselves in a position so that we take responsibility. That's what we do here. But when y'all take it and we start literally pointing the mirror back at you, you don't like what you see because somebody's actually showing to you. Y'all don't look in the mirror until you got some makeup on. You won't look into the mirror until you got something covering up what you think is past, and you got a little smile on your face, like, oh, wait till you find out what's really wrong. It's what happens is we don't take responsibility
at all. Shout out to China White. You don't want to take responsibility. No. Please. Stop with all that foolishness. Something else. The title of the show was something else today.
Listen, Kevin, you could listen. Look at the 911 call comment. If you listen to the 911 call, you would hear a person that doesn't want to be going down for this. She was literally trying to save his life because, number one, if somebody checked her, she's a nurse. And number two, if the building that he's in, which it was not in his name, so don't think that he was all that place was not in his name. Basically, she knew that if a building of that caliber might have a defibrillator downstairs, and she was trying to tell the 911 operator to get the defibrillator up here while she kept working on him in CPR. She had the skill, but she knew it wasn't working. He was turning the color. That would sound real as hell.
You know what? I'm saying, John. Everybody, my sister always say, everybody got a pin in the butthole, and they want to give an excuse about what happened, what took place.
It wasn't working.
Yeah.
Looking at Lisa Ray Rada's comment, she did give him CPR. She stopped. She knew it wasn't working. She said, if the building has a defibrillator, call the building and send it up before the ambulance gets here, because she knew the timing.
How would she know that? She's a nurse. Y'all see, the thing of it is,
no Instagram chick. She wasn't painted up. She wasn't nothing like that. She was a normal person.
This is the best comment right here.
Each other.
This is the best comment right here, John. Look at that comment right there. That's the best comment all so far.
Yeah, because she never had a platform. Big Shirley never had a place to talk. Now she did. She got hung up on a lot, but guess what? That was her platform for about 6 months.
Yeah. Big Shirley tuning in, eating some Popeye's chicken with some biscuits and gravy, and waiting for they can get up on Instagram or get up on Zoom with Kevin so that they can speak their piece about how they want a high value man. Big Shirley, now you don't have nowhere to talk to, because we show ain't gonna bring you here. And this channel, we don't bash black men or black women or anybody. But Big Shirley, your time is up. That's the real issue. Because you see what Big Shirley tried to do to me. Come in my DM. What the hell are you coming my DM for?
Telling you. And that's the problem. That's all you got. First they comment, and then they remember, oh wait, I could be interested in this person, maybe not bash him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't realize you far gone already. Your comments that shut stuff down. Anybody I know that has a game ending comment, they don't plan on ever meeting this person again. They want to burn the bridge so bad because they don't have no relationships. They rather say some game ending stuff to make sure that, oh, I shut that guy down. All I have to do is cut off the window or close the app. But guess what? When you burn bridges like that, you aren't actually communicating in the real world. The real world don't have an answer for you when you talk. They just say, oh, look at you. See, you acting the same way you always did. And that goes for Big Shirley. That goes for all you men that are, low self-esteem, low confidence, all you women that keep having disappointments. You have your game-ending conversation, your game-ending comments, because don't know how to relate. And what you should have been doing was find a way to relate instead of shutting everything down and having game-ending comments with people who try to help you.
That's it, man. And Big Shirley is still alive and he's dead. Listen to what you just said. Don't block her. Don't say nothing. You just proved how misguided you are and how you've been quoting scriptures all through this chat room and you don't even know the scriptures. How dare you say that? How dare you say that? How dare you say that? Don't come in here quoting another scripture until you live it. I don't care where you're from.
It shows the limit. It shows the limit in thought.
Yeah.
It shows like everybody cast judgment. Nobody puts you on a jury to cast judgment. Nobody puts you on no jury you don't qualify. You don't qualify. All you do is an observation. There ain't a fan in the stands that could judge a race on track and field. You know why? Because you don't qualify. Okay? You observe. And your observation has limited quality and verification. So guess what? You standing on the sidelines. As a matter of fact, you were so much in the nosebleeds that nobody could see or hear you. So it don't matter. You just lucky to get on a comment section on a Tuesday afternoon. Get out of here with that.
Right. You should be at lunch. You need about getting a salad while you're talking all that great stuff. That's what you need to be doing. You ain't brought the calm, cool, collect, meditation, zine, LDA out to the dark side. Baby, you do not want this work. I've been John. Wasn't I fighting with you yesterday?
Dude, at the end of the day, what has to come out has to come out. And guess what? You see the value at that point. You should not open your mouth about something that you ain't qualified to talk about. And that's the thing. We have been in the trenches. We're similar content creators. We weren't D-riders for Kevin Samuels. We were similar content creators and were congruent with the effort to get the message out. It has nothing to do with his delivery.
That's what they got it all wrong. Y'all scared. See, this is what they wanted. They wanted somebody to say, hey, girls, just be cool. Don't do that to guys because just what guys want. You wouldn't have never heard it. It is when somebody got on your behind. That's when it triggered you that you got yourself together. Just be honest. It's till somebody got on your behind. You wouldn't have got triggered. You wouldn't be over here talking crazy. I'm telling you, you don't want this work. I'm from St. Clair. Euclid and St. Clair.
Got more scriptures.
Say that again.
Got more scriptures.
Oh, more. You got more scriptures? Oh my God. And the Bible said that you want to use the Bible when it's convenient for you instead of using it when it's convenient to look at you.
If you really watch our channel, we always reference God, and we don't always fall in alignment with anybody else's content creation message. We have our own, and we mostly point it back to you. Anybody, male, female, gender, it don't matter. It's all about you taking responsibility for your situation. It ain't nobody else's fault. And when you blame somebody else, that is where we know you're childish. You blame somebody else because you have not gone within first. You have not even taken your own part in your own story. So
don't come over here talking about we are E-Daddy or Kevin was our this and that. We listened to Kevin. We had the day that the situation, we had a conversation the day that he passed. Did we not, Jono?
Absolutely.
We were talking about his technology, his equipment.
Yeah.
And to be truthful, if truth be told, Kevin was looking at us.
Yeah. He was looking at our methods, and we were looking at his numbers. And we appreciated his growth. That's all we cared about. We didn't give a crap about his message.
And this whole thing, let me address this. Because see, y'all rejoice in Vivica Fox tone, but if Kevin Samuels tone is a problem, please explain that to me. Can somebody please explain how y'all ride or die with Vivica Fox, with her tone, with y'all saying nothing about her tone. But if Kevin says something in the tone, y'all don't like it. Please understand. Please understand. I don't understand it. Lisa, you have one more, you have no picture. We don't even know you are. You might be Big Shirley's cousin. So please stop with your comments. Don't worry, it's my show. If you don't like it, like my grandfather, what my grandfather used to say, Jono, don't get mad, just leave. Don't block her. Don't block her. Don't block her. Don't block them. Let them come in because they want the heat. They ain't getting this, Jono. Let me tell you what. Let me say it in a nice way. They ain't used to no man talking to them like this.
Yeah. That's why they like Kevin.
Right.
They want somebody giving you the truth. But when your daddy used to say it to you, you used to be quiet. I watch how sometimes my daughters talk to my sons. I watch how my sons talk to my daughters. You let them banter, you let them bicker a little bit, but when I drop the hammer and my words fine, all of a sudden you see everybody's ears go back. You see everybody's eyes open up. It's because guess what? Now the law has been handed down. Okay? And it's not gender based. It's called authority. When you have an authority in the situation, you can drop the hammer, and a lot of people don't take that into consideration. When you have an authority in a situation, you can drop the hammer. And some people, you don't see yourself equal with men. You don't see yourself as a person congruent with men. You think a man talking down to you is some type of disrespect, and that's why you got to retaliate. It's wrong. Okay? Why don't you try a little cooperation? You might get more results.
I'm not trying to be smart. I'm gonna do O'Shea. I wish I had the O'Shea music. I'm not trying to be smart, but the hollers are proving nothing. Okay, diversion doesn't mean anything. Come on to the next one. Try something else. Try something else. Y'all don't understand what the thinking class is, and the whole narrative. Well, the men in my family don't do this to the women I know. Your family is not the world. That's the crazy thing. You know what I mean? People think that their family is how everybody else do it. And It's not it.
Yeah. Your toxicity in your family is not reverent in every other family. Even the joy and the good times and all the things you think is better about your family is not evident of the example of every other family. Everybody's family is different. Everybody's situation is different. And how you handle it is how you grow. And how you handle it is how you actually perceive yourself in the next situation. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to grow. Nothing is set in stone.
Right. Listen to this. Listen to this. I love this comment. I love this comment. Calm down, brother. Once again, if you're a man or a woman, we don't know which one of you are because your picture don't exemplify that. Once you can't tell somebody what to do in their own house. You can't do that. Go try to do that somewhere else. Don't block her. If it's a him or don't try to do that. See how you're trying to try to tell somebody to do something?
As soon as somebody command respect for their platform, all of a sudden it's toxic and we got to calm down.
Yeah,
You calm down.
Yeah. Oh, you
the guest in somebody's house. You got to take off your shoes.
Right. That's the problem. You calm down. When God called us back, it's our time. We don't need to holler. Come on, don't even talk about God. You don't want this work, God. We've both been classically trained in the Bible, right? Oh, your bike went out.
No, it's me. It was me.
Yeah, we both been classically trained in the Bible, right?
Of course.
Yeah, come get out of here. Don't block Amazing Grace for him, for me, homie. Don't block. Do not block the comments. Let her say what she needs to say. Don't block.
Finally got a place to say it. Everybody else been ignoring her.
Yeah, give her some shine. She knows she wants this. Give her some shine. Let her come on. Don't talk. See, all you're saying is diversion, shame. We don't even know you a man or a woman. We don't know you a man or a woman. And don't say about you, no man of God. You have no clue. All you seeing is me talking about an issue that you do not like. You would be triggered. If you knew and follow this channel, you know that we speak truth. And the reality of it is we talk back to you. So don't come over here. Once again, people don't like when you put don't block. Don't block her. She won't be blocked. Don't block the comments. Let her roll. Because she's the attention she ain't got nowhere else. This attention she ain't got nowhere else. I understand my assignment. Don't block her. Don't be mad. If you understand who we really were, if you understand who you're talking to. So for us to address something about Vivica Fox and her what she said, y'all I ain't hear one woman yet say, guess what? With Vivica Fox and her tone and what she said was not right. I'm not saying not any woman haven't said it, but no. Where's the woman who said that about her tone? But no, you want to come against Kevin Samuel and how he said it. I understand you don't like it. It was rude. It is your way of trying not to deal with somebody pointing a finger at you. Everyone, yes, I understand everyone is not going to go that way. I know everyone is not going to go that way and get your attention. But at the end of the day, some of you need to be told that this what you're doing ain't right. Thank you, but thank you. This is what I'm talking about. Alex, I'll take smoke for $1,000. Baby. Right.
It's okay.
All right.
Like I said, this is the first time they getting any type of you the first host to acknowledge any of their comments.
Oh, thank you.
You don't even know how to act.
Oh my God. He sees my comments. I'm gonna say he's not a man of God. I'm gonna say
time.
he's angry. Oh my God. You don't know.
Like 15 seconds.
I guess what? I couldn't do it on Kevin's time. You're gonna do it on the thinking class. I said, girl, I told it
on Samuel's channel. They don't even know I exist.
They have no clue who we really are. Baby, get it together. Get it together. Don't you be another meme on my Instagram. Don't do it. Don't. Guess, John, they don't want to do that.
I dare them.
You do not want to turn into a meme on my Instagram channel. You do not want to turn into another meme. The other Big Shirley got it. You don't want to turn into another meme on my Instagram channel. I don't want to do it to you. But if you cross the line,
everything for you.
What you say?
Have theme music for you and everything.
Oh yeah, we have for sure. Everything could be going. Don't turn into another meme.
Darth Vader theme.
They ain't ready. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for this. Because at the end of the day, what did Darth Vader say? I am your daddy.
Have the heavy breathing and everything.
Right. Uh-oh, thank you, Sharice. Sharice says, these women coming in here playing the victim because they need attention. No one is forcing you to be here. Damn, the dark brings out the roaches. That is a woman that's been here. And don't talk about, come on. Back to Vivica Fox. At the end of the day, Vivica Fox wanted some attention. That's why she went after Kevin Samuels. Don't y'all play it. She might have not agreed or whatever the case may be. She wanted attention. Yes, somebody's finally getting it. Who is Big Shirley? She's a metaphor. I had one already set up for, we can talk about Big Shirley, but some of y'all acting like Aunt Esther. That's the real issue. Acting like Amazing Grace. You keep talking, you keep going on that slick to slick and everything like that with the Bible. You are an epitome of Aunt Esther.
Big Shirley is the represent of the one that ignored the message.
Right.
Okay. If you sitting at home, you got a cat, you got a dog, you don't got a man, you got, twice the size that you should be. That's what Kevin was trying to show you where your problem was. And you expecting a high value man. That's who Big Shirley is. Big Shirley is the one who thinks she can get him. And Big Shirley, if you think about it, sorry to say this, he was always coming after Lizzo because Lizzo was coming after people who was way outside her range. Okay. And when she got shut down, she got upset about it and went to the internet to look for sympathy. So instead of saying the word Lizzo, he would say the word Big Shirley. That's where that came from.
Yeah. So get out of here with that. Some of y'all act just like Aunt Esther, quoting the Bible, toting and hollering and all like that, just like y'all Aunt Esther's too. Y'all Big Shirley's, Aunt Esther's, and leftovers. The reality of it is, if it doesn't apply to you, why are you getting mad? If you're not Big Shirley, if you're not Aunt Esther, why are you getting mad? Think about it. You're like, they ain't talking about me since you're so confident, since you got yourself together. It wouldn't even bother you. Vivica Fox would not have something to say about this. And on some way, on some level, it did not bother her. Please understand. Let me explain. Go ahead.
When you have a comfortable platform to speak like that all the time, especially in your inner circles, that's why you sound like you're comfortable with stuff like that. You always talking toxic about men. You always talking toxic about people like that. And Kevin Samuels was just your example. But if you already have that as your ideology, there's no changing you. That's why she was able to do that.
Right. Let me clarify. Since I studied this months prior, the whole term of leftover has to do with what's going in parts of Asia, where the women and the men are not getting married. There are parents going to the park at a certain time, trying to get their kids to get married or trying to get them together. So those past a certain age limit, they are considered in that culture as leftover. Please do your homework before you start talking stuff.
First of all, we never professed that the message was from God. Leftovers represents what you would listen to. Okay? Leftovers is basically what would trigger you to make sure you open your ears. Instead, you open your mouth.
Right. That's all the message was. Go do your homework. This is the thinking class. Go do your homework before you talk running your mouth about what does leftover mean. I ain't leftover in God, and God said I ain't leftover. Baby, in this culture, and what Kevin did was took that message that was happening where? Over in Asia, about leftover women are the women who are not married, and brought an age and brought age and boundaries to it. What happened is women in America got triggered by it because they feel that they're never going to be left over, that they're always fresh out the box. And if you understand the psychology of a man, realize men go for what? Generally, they go for younger women, or they go for the women that they don't go for that. So it's not about Kevin. Honestly, go do some studying, Amazing Grace. Go do some studying, because you talking crazy. You don't know what you talking about. Go, you come back and you got bell work. Go do some bell work. Go back and do some study. Go watch the videos on YouTube about leftover. What's going in the Asian countries. And what Kevin was doing, whether you like it or not, was bringing a Clarion call. Women, you're falling. He's like warning Will Robinson, you're in the danger zone. You're in a place where you will be left behind. But guess what? Like Black Ram said, shout out to Black Ram 313. Shout out to Black Ram. Why are we even concerned about what you think or not?
You've been pumped up so long in this illusion that you can have anything you want, that you don't actually realize you're heading for danger. You're heading for a problem. You've been pumped up so long with all these messages. You can do it. You're the best. Don't let a man do this. Don't let a man do that. You don't be held back. Your parents, everybody done put you into the realm of success, but you ain't put the realm of cooperation. And that's your biggest problem. And you ain't talking to a single man. You're talking to a man. I'm married. This is my 16th year being married to my wife. And yeah, we don't agree on everything. My wife could do a flame torch to Kevin Samuels' message. But you know what? We can agree, because guess what? It's our message that's important, not Kevin Samuels. But see, y'all hung up on the fact that Kevin was some kind of leader or some kind of threat towards you. And if you accept a threat, that means you gave it power. You gave that threat power. We didn't give it power. Like we said, the only reason why Kevin even became famous is because of a woman. It's because of her answer to a question. It wasn't because of a man's answer to a question. A man never put him on the platform. A woman did.
Catch it. They don't want that game. Shout out to Lion of Juice. Speaking of karma, he never asked any of the modern women to have it a blank, blank, blank. They had. Uh-oh. Very true. He never asked that. Shout out to you. Thank you for the super chat. That's how you do it around here.
Can't make this up.
Thank you. That's how you do it.
We ain't talking bad about nobody. We're trying to say, listen, look at the impact of the message. Look at the momentum that has been built. And why can't we turn it into our own legacy of doing right for men and women? Forget about all the stuff slamming and stepping on anybody else. Let's get to the end together.
Let me shout out to Sir Ism. Shout out to you, Sir Ism. Let me say that to you. Shout out to Sir Ism. Let me say this. Shout out to Black Ram. He said something. He said something so profound. You know what? This is something we've been preaching on here since almost day one. You can't save everyone. The moment you try to save everyone, you become what? A martyr. And guess what happened? I'm not saying that happened to Kevin. What I am saying is some of y'all, you know what? Go. We can't save you. We cannot save you. If you want to fuss, fight, and complain like Aunt Esther, you want to still be in your Big Shirley energy, go. It's okay. We ain't for you.
Kevin's message sparked a question, okay? That question, whether it was answered or not, it sparked curiosity into some things that were not addressed in our community, okay? There's some people, and it's not everybody, there's a group of people, a small group of people, because they kept joining his stream. There's a small group of people that were congruent with the exact message. Either they didn't like it or they knew exactly what he was talking about and agreed with it. They knew that they were the problem. Or they didn't like the fact that he pointed out their problem. Okay?
That's it.
And that was what we got to do in our community. We have to start addressing the problems instead of just letting them live and be toxic. Address the problems and then come with a solution. It has nothing to do with just stating that men and women are this way. Why don't you, if you have a flaw, if you have a character flaw or you have a character situation that is blocking your whole community, then let's address it. Let's fix it. No, you want to say, no, he's wrong. That's the best way to say he doesn't exist. And it's not true. Because guess what? If you're alone and you ain't figured out, you are toxic.
That's what it is, John. No, that you hit it right on the problem. What happens is they attack the messenger, and not the message. They cannot deny the message. But what you do is you want to see the flaws and saying he's not a licensed therapist. He never said he was. What he did encourage for you to go to therapy. Huh? What you say?
I agree with you.
Yeah, he never was a therapist. He never was a therapist. So that's the problem. People don't want you to point out their flaws. And we're seeing now a number of women don't want that because they want to stay in the same stream that they are. The reality of it is, somebody told me this recently, but about a couple months ago. She said, you know what? The reason why I don't like Kevin, because he's messing up my gig and I can't do what I want to do with men.
Listen, some of y'all want to pay a therapist $2.30 an hour when all the therapy you needed was to go into a bar and let a man tell you what he really felt about you. And that's the real issue. You want somebody to cupcake handhold you when all you needed was the truth in a place you won't stand up in. Some of y'all need to go to the club and watch yourself get rejected by the pretty girls. Watch yourself get rejected by the people who ain't giving out participation awards. Watch you get rejected by the people who will pass you by and only look at somebody that got 1 inch hair longer than you. That's the real world. The real world is the choice is you making yourself show your best self. And that make sure you get the best results. But no, some of y'all just sit in your own misery at home thinking that the millionaire is going to ring your doorbell. It ain't never going to happen. And you know what? The reason why you're okay with that is because you didn't plan on it happening anyway either. So why you mad?
Right. It ain't going to help you. It's not going to help you. You know what? Guess what? We're going to leave you where you are. Don't worry. You got your shine over here today. I couldn't get it on Kevin's. I couldn't get it on this one. You got it today. Baby, we're going to leave you right where you are. Say that again?
You got 8.5 seconds of fame.
He said something about me. He's a YouTuber. They're YouTubers. They said something to me. They quoted scriptures too. Oh my God. You got it today. You got the heat today.
Tomorrow, our internet's still going to work. We ain't gonna know who you are, and it's okay.
Leave them in. It makes me think, since we want to quote Bible, the children of Israel. They had a trip that only took what? 7 days. It took them 40 years. 40 years. Some of those people, men and women, you're gonna be 40 years down here and may not even make it into your own promised land. It could have took you hearing that and say, you know what, that's me.
You're gonna be stuck in the cycle of repetition because you ain't found a way to get out of your own mental loop. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 12:30. How about that? Because that's where you believe our message applies at 12:30 every day on this channel.
Yeah, and you need to go check what we're talking about. You think we don't know what we're doing, baby? First of all, he was given an example. So get it together, Shay J. Get it together.
Hey, some people can do it.
Right. It may not work for you.
It can't meet a date at a bar. Nobody said you need to date somebody at a bar. What you need to do is try out your opportunities at a bar and get a gauge for what you're worth. That's just one way. You could do it in the library. You could do it at church. But guess what? If you do it in your living room talking to YouTubers, they ain't the solution.
That's the problem, dude. They ain't got off their phone and they ain't got into the real world where the real action is taking place.
You seen my receipts. I don't gotta sit here and act nothing.
And
you see my receipts.
And if you want to, you already know. You can see mine. So y'all can talk all you want, back, chick, all that stuff on here. But guess what? We ain't seen nothing from you. Go follow me on Instagram, Lawrence D. Adams. I dare you. I think we need to go live on Instagram too. Gonna stir this pot up.
Sure.
Time to stir this pot. He knew her and didn't meet her at the nightclub before at no bar. People who hate him love to take negative news and run with it. Thank you, Gail and Knight. If anybody would know, Gail and Knight would know.
They're going to write the story that makes them feel comfortable.
Right. But think about it. Even if Kevin, this is the thing. What is it, 142? You'll be back tomorrow, Lisa? I can't wait for you to come back. I got something for you tomorrow. Come back. You do have receipts. Your receipts is your life. So let me say this about Kevin. Kevin could have been completely dead, backwards wrong. Just say hypothetically he was completely wrong in what he was saying. Just take that on. What would they say about you when you die? What will they say about you? You came into the chat room and you talked slick in this chat room and you had nothing good to say. And once again, I'm going to ask you this question, every woman or everyone who got something to say. Show me, in the words of Kevin Samuels, show me your work. Where are your results? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Your story. If you got to tell your story, then your story isn't told. If you got to wait for your mother and your brother and your daddy to tell your story, then your story isn't told. Your story is supposed to be told by people who were impacted, people who were affected. And guess what? If you don't have that going for you, then you ain't have a story worth telling. It's going to be just what people write on their headstones.
Oh, I got all kind of messages. Somebody said, God bless you. Hate kills. I bet. I want to thank you. I'm telling you, you understand what you're dealing with, the thinking class. This is a people that we always talk about the gospel of responsibility. So be here tomorrow. I got something else to say about Kevin Samuels tomorrow. I got some work for you. I got some work for some of these people. Vivica Fox, shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You really just want to say something to get attention. I got some work tomorrow. Some stuff I was trying to hold back. Y'all brought me to the dark side. I'm here. First time to the child. Appreciate the good comments. Keep over doing the good work. I appreciate that, Tanya. Appreciate you right there. Much love. Thank you so much. Cameron stated numerous times that he would never share his personal business about who he's dating on social media because of how reckless people are, and he protected who he loved. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all show up tomorrow.
In other words, you weren't ready. You weren't ready to know why he picked who he picked. Right. He's just trying to get you to stop eliminating your options.
And even to the couple hours before his passing, guess what he did? I don't want you to get on camera. No, you go over there. No, you stay over there because I don't want to do that. He was protecting her.
Yeah, which means they were not just a jump off. That was definitely something else.
Jeez, Louise. If it was just a jump off, she would have showed.
She would have bounced. She would have went on Instagram Live.
Right.
She would have had her own. She wanted her own 15 minutes. They had respect for each other. That much you do know.
Wait a minute. No, but it wasn't the black one. Who cares who he was dating? It is none of your damn business. We can't figure out who you dating because you ain't dating nobody. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Much love. Y'all done got me turned. Y'all done brought LDA to the dark side. Alpha, you'll be proud. I came to the...
And that comment with the person said we only have 73 live. Guess what? When Kevin started off, he had no lives. Guess what? He had to build from somewhere, and everybody starts somewhere. If you don't see the beginning, you'll never see the end.
Right. Yeah. And wait a minute. Somebody said we only got 73 knives.
Yeah, look it up. Go up the chain.
Man, no, they didn't say that. Guess what? Cheryl Clark, where's your channel? Where's your channel?
We don't see how many lives you got.
Yeah, we see how many subscribers you got. Where's your super chats? See, people can talk slick on here, talk all that crap. They don't have nothing. Cheryl, where's your stuff? And I hope it ain't the Cheryl Clark I know. I pray it ain't.
No, it's not. Don't even go there.
Yeah.
That is not the one we know. You wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So where's your work? Trust me. Thank you so much. Lion of Judah, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of women fell into the delusion that BS degrees, masters and PhDs will replace staying in shape and becoming a wife to a man. Come on, man. You can't make this up.
Yeah. And it's vice versa. That goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some of the reasons why a lot of high value men are not with women right now is because y'all told us to go and get a job. Y'all told us to go and get established. You told us to go, take care of our kids. And you know what? We stopped paying attention to ratchet women. That's why y'all alone now.
Alone? Is it me? Hello, is it me you looking for? No. Nope.
We did. We paid attention. We did it.
And guess what happened?
You became valuable, and guess what? Now a whole other group of people are looking for the high value, or even average man. Even the average man is held to a standard that an average woman is not.
Right. And you think about it, John. Think about it. We got to get ready to go. You know what the funny thing is? There's more women than men.
Oh yeah, statistically that's true. Available.
And know what that means? They have to compete.
You are competing. Wait, that sounds like Kevin Samuels said that. Oh, wait, come on, man.
Wait, did we teach about that? We did. What's going on? It's alumni. Well, I see my alumni is be coming through. I would love to meet the woman that bring you so much value. I'm interested in their point of view. I would love to meet the woman that y'all bring so much value to. Come on, alumni. Don't you do that.
I'm married to one, so I know. Trust me.
Right.
Well, sure, one circles around most of y'all.
Come on.
I'm married to one, and I enjoy my time.
But even with that alumni, come on. You're saying that to divert from what is really the issue. You're trying to go outward. I would love to see the women that bring you so much value, right? Right? But the real issue is over here, we're always pointing it back to you. What about you? Where is the man that you bring so much? I understand it's a question because you're my alumni. I know who you are. But where is the man that you can say, hey, I bring him value?
I got a child with COVID right now in the house, and she ain't stopped me from doing what I normally do. Think about that. That's what a high value woman does for a man in her life. Take care of business and make sure, listen, you keep things status quo. You keep making the money you got to make. Make sure you keep things going. Even though we got to deal with some stuff over here, it's not going to affect you because we don't want the momentum to change. That's what a high value woman does for a man. Oh,
wait a minute. Look at Josetta. All my alumni want to come in. Oh, I love it. Do we need to go there? Do we need to go there? See, it's easy when the heat is on you to divert to someone else and not realizing that the real question should be back on you. Come on. No. Don't start. See how they doing? Shout out to the women who can respect the opinion of others. Do I gotta give it? I can see. Look. Shout out, appreciate you, Sharice. Thank you so much for the super chat. I can bring a real value man to this conversation that you know. Please bring him on. He got an opportunity to come on. Got an opportunity to bring on. But once you come on, don't you kowtow and back down. Him or her. I understand these are people I went to school with. They got something. And see, don't try to do the diversion. You're trying to do the reverse diversion of the diversion. Don't try to do that. Because at the end of the day, the show was about Vivica Fox. Thank you. See how that worked? You see how that worked? I love my alumni. I know these two people, offline. I know them offline. So what they do is they come in and what? Try to tag team.
The gaslight.
Yeah, that's all they're doing. That's all it is. That's all it is. I love it.
Thank you for adding to the conversation. You made it that much more valuable. More work for the cutting room floor.
Thank you. You made my live stream. You came in all the way from Collinwood High School. Thank you. Thank you. I graduated a year before me, but I thank you. Thank you so much. See, what they're going to do is, well, you didn't answer our question. This and that. I already know. We already had the discussion. I know you, right. I know you're confused. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all ain't saying nothing
That's what happens when you come in the last 5 minutes.
Right.
Roll back the tape.
Roll back the tape. Think about it. If you really want that question answered, hit that super chat. Uh-oh. Did I say that, Kev? Did I say that, Jono?
I don't know. Sounds like we trying to gaslight. Sounds like we trying to stir the pot.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have to report to anybody. Just ask any old question.
Right. Come on, ladies. Y'all adding to the narrative. Thank you. Y'all painting an even clearer picture. See, look, whoever said you were weak. Think about it. I love it, man. I'm not. No, not that weak. I know you're not. We can even cash app you. I understand. I know. See how they want to come in? Oh, it's good. Everyone is tied to the opinion, but when the rubber hit the road, you're older and your options, once you had gone, you know that the opinion. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Of course.
They're doing. Huh?
The older ones know.
Yeah.
Little CeeLo, you were exactly right. You know that when the results is in your own receipts. We don't have to put up our receipts. We already got results. Why do you think we're trying to progress the message? Right. But when somebody comes up here with their opinions and don't have none of their own receipts, that's the real question.
All right. And I know y'all want some shine. I know. Come on, alumni. I know these alumni, they want some shine. That's what it is. Come on up here. Come on. I would get the link.
15 seconds. Get knocked down.
Yeah. Come on. I would bring y'all up here because I know who y'all are. But
Y'all don't even get to the cougar phase because cougars at least know how to pull them in.
Think about it. You come on a show to ask a question about our receipts. Where you do that at? I know y'all want to smoke. Tell me, where do you do that at? Would you do that to a woman? Have y'all ever do that to women? Have you ever checked women like that? Oh, I forgot. You haven't did that. Answer that question.
About each other. They talk about each other behind their backs. That's the job they do for other women.
Yes, they do. That's what they do. So yeah,
I know in front of everybody else. See, women, they talk about the backs of each other. Men, they talk in front of each other.
Right. So I know they want the smoke. Guess what? We might, you know what? We can't call it the smoke show because that's what Kevin did. Might have called it something else.
Bring the heat.
Huh?
Bring the heat.
Yeah. No, y'all. Now this is the biggest lie you ever told. That right there, you know. That's the biggest lie you ever told. Right there.
You keep each other with each other. Y'all never get out the pen. Yeah, you're right. You do keep yourself in line. And out of the line of available people. You're right. You're right.
That's the now don't you say, well, my group of friends, we do that. You know that is a lie right there. Don't Don't do that. Don't have to meet at the local pub this Friday. But you know that's a lie right there. And you don't try to divert. Don't try to divert. Talk about why are you being so defensive? That's all what? Diversion. Don't try it. Don't try it, because you know we ain't offensive. We about to bring the fire here. Well, with that being said, what time is it? Because since it's our show, it's 1:55. I like that. That's the number for today. 155. People will catch what we're doing. 155 is the number. Put 155 in the chat room. We got to go. Y'all want the smoke, huh? Y'all don't want this smoke. I promise you. Oh, this is the most lackluster than I have. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Keep your files. Yeah, whatever. See, look. See how you.
But we got men and women responding, huh?
Right. You already know. 155 is the number. Follow direction. Everyone put 155 in the chat room. I love how you say that. See how you try to attack and shame an homonym? And because we were educated at the same building.
It ain't a conversation if you're in your own head about stuff. So
right.
Keep pushing.
155. Everyone put 155 in the chat room.
You made yourself look very intelligent in a room full of thinking people.
Ding, 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 ding. 155. Put 155. Vivica Fox. Thank you. Y'all can't wait to see them again. Oh, you can't wait to. Yeah, she wants to smoke. Y'all know she wants to smoke. Yeah, we want to smoke. I love healthy debate. I know you. It's another alumni. I think, what's going on, my alumni? Yeah, we're gonna bring it. 155 is the thing. Angel number 155 suggests that you deserve some positive change to take. You can't make this up. What? Angel number 155 suggests that you deserve some positive energy, some positive change to take place in your life. Have the courage to be true to yourself and life and your passion, your purpose. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Please, you can't make this up. Please, Yana, please. This conversation was not interesting. You came at the last minute. Get it. You came in 20, not even 10 minutes into it.
Trust me, we have a daily conversation. This is just one moment in time.
All right, get out of here with that.
Find it interesting and move on.
Yeah, get out of here with that. And Angel number is a message to take charge of your life and do the things your own way and make positive life changes and benefit yourself and those around you. So get out of here with that. No, every minute, don't get out of here.
Every minute counts, just like you. You wasted your whole lunch hour on this. Bye.
Right. This is last minute.
I hope that sandwich was good while you were still talking into the chat room.
They want the heat. That's all. That's all. So no. And plus, it's my show, and I do what I want to do.
Yeah, we don't put all this time and energy into the production to waste people's time.
Get out of here.
Good thing we had better opinions. Good thing we got better reviews than you.
Come back tomorrow at 12:30. Maybe we're come back tomorrow at 12:30. That'll be good. Come back tomorrow at 12:30. We'll see you then. Hey, with that being said, guess what, Jono? We out of here, baby. You believe these heifers? Because they didn't get what they wanted, was attention to answer their question.
All up in the pot and don't know the flavor.
Right. I ain't never seen you on none of the other streams. We talking about the mind. I ain't never seen you on that. I ain't never seen you when we talk about manifestation.
So I'm right. She said I wouldn't eat my lunch. You know that.
I ain't never seen you on none of the. Where were you at when we talk about manifestation? Where was you at when we talking about getting yourself together? Where were we talking about getting your money together? I didn't see you. But the moment I turn back, the moment I talk about this, everybody got a opinion in the butthole.
Exactly. Sound like what happened to one content creator we know.
Yeah.
Take the negative message and get offended by it. Meanwhile, we got a whole archive of positivity out there. Why do you think females are part of this channel? Because we both take responsibility, men and women. So stop your bickering.
Yeah. All that projecting over here. I ain't never seen them, John. I ain't never seen my alumni come through here.
They were sitting in the clouds. Remember you talking about that?
Yeah.
Watching and waiting to be triggered.
Yeah. What I ain't see. Where were you at when we were talking about good game? You went right past it because it came on your feed. Oh, we got to end the show. Some people only show up to disagree. They say say a lot about them. Therapy. Ain't your number. Just the haters. Just the haters.
Don't even know what therapy is.
Right. Oh, we gotta go, man. Oh, Uncle Alan, I know you. Uncle Alan gonna be mad. We talk after the fact. Sorry, Uncle Alan. We out here. Whew, man, what a show.